Okay, so currently on my way to the gym to hit bench. I finally hit a lifetime PR the other day, which is pretty pathetic PR, which was 62 kilograms on bench for 5. I'm trying to hit that again today, and generally the idea is progressive overload, staying heavy, and yeah. So I've got 1 week until I start university, and that's pretty scary, but I'm pretty hyped though, because you know, it's been a fucking long holiday. I've got a lot of shit done, but it's also like, it's time to get back into full grind mode, like no friends mode. Like, that's my general like idea. I'm trying to like get into that mode where I just want to hustle 23 hours a day, sleep 7 hours a week, like, you know, and it's like that for however long the term is, like 12 weeks or some shit. And once uni's back, get some good grades, get some good hustle, record some vlogs, and show people how you can be a student, have a side hustle, have a wage job, and get good grades. I had 3 sets of 5 with 60. My max is 62.5, but I think I barely hit that. So I'm trying to get more sets of a slightly lower weight, which I think is doing a better job. Also, I'm now doing, I lowered it by 10 kg, so I'm doing 40 kgs, 10 kgs each side. So I'm doing 40 kgs wide grip, like super wide. And then after this I'm going to do dips. And basically all I'm trying to do right now is increase my bench. So right now, if you think of it, close grip is tricep, wide grip is pecs. So I am basically just trying to grow my pecs. And then I'm going to do an exercise after that is a pushing movement with triceps. Close grip bench could work, but I want to do some dips. So this is what I'm having post-workout. Omelette. We've got 1.5 capsicums, and we got 3 mushrooms, 4 eggs, a little bit of feta cheese, some spices. So nice. Also having some fit tea. Slim tea, right? This is what I bring to school or university. It's the new uni year, and I want to sort of change up the things that I'm keeping in my backpack. I bought this backpack. It was about $80. It was pretty, I guess that's pretty cheap for a backpack, I don't really know. But it's probably one of the best purchases I've ever made, because you can get so much in it. You can deceivingly get so much in it. I don't know how. It's like Hermione did that charm thing on this backpack. So you got a nice front pocket, nice big second front pocket, super big, lots of room. No like side pockets or anything. Then you have this. Basically, this is where I just keep a bunch of pens, pencils, headphones, and like a Lemsip. This thing's pretty useful. If you have a cough, which I get a lot, I just bring those, little few packets of those, and save your life if you have a quiet lecture room and you don't want to cough. It's got a pretty big pocket here. This is where I keep my books, and apparently 8 pieces of paper, and nice big laptop pocket. Fits my laptop pretty well. The laptop I'm currently using is a MacBook 13-inch. Nice. And also I would recommend you bring your laptop charger. Mine's reasonably portable, just fold up the thing, that's it. And also I keep this book, which is just a normal book, just for writing random notes, could be about anything. I keep that in here. Fits in relatively easy. And I keep this book just a bit harder, just for taking like lecture notes, which is a bit bigger page. That's it. And then here's where I sort of get the weird stuff that not many people really would bring, but I think makes a huge difference in my university year. And like my idea with this is I want to be able to basically camp at uni. So I want to be able to stay at uni for as long as possible without having to go home for a charger or go home to get some food or have to spend $15 on Macca's. Like, I want to stay at uni without spending a bunch of money on food, which I think killed my finances last year. So I bring tea, but I don't bring this whole box. Literally, you just take out 2 bags of tea. This brews in cold or hot water, I believe. Maybe not this tea. Yeah. So you get the teas that brew in hot or cold water, and then I just bring a bottle of Gatorade, just in the nice water bottle holder right here. And then they have a tap at uni, obviously, so I can just use the tap, put one of those in there, and I get some little bits of stuff that's a little bit better than water. So these two things are a bit weird. If you combine these with that little Lemsip tablet, and you can get these little boxes of tissues. I'll just go grab. You combine that little Lemsip thing with one of these. This is just like a tissue, just tissues. It's literally just tissues. It just helps me stay at uni for longer because it's so portable. But a pack of tissues, if someone's sick in your lecture, you just throw the tissues at them. Boom, done. This is not something I think I'm going to need, but it's convenient. My mum works at like a skin cancer place, so she gets these. This is like a little thing of sunscreen, so it's 50 plus. This one might actually be expired, but also. And also then I have this Vicks inhaler thing. So basically, if your nose is blocked, this thing basically clears it out. You just stick it in your nose, and then effectively it'll just clear your nose out. And yeah, and I just keep these in here. This is sort of like my utility pocket. I also keep, I think this is lip balm, but I never use lip balm. Yeah, this is lip balm, but I don't use it. Is lip balm is addicting or something? I don't know. I also like to bring a knife, just because you don't actually realize how handy a knife can be sometimes. If you want to cut open some packaging or if someone attacks you, I don't know. I just bring a knife because my girlfriend gave me this nice knife, and they're actually surprisingly useful. Peanuts. These are just peanuts. Super high calorie, super dense. They're like 2,000 kilojoules per 100 grams or something. I don't know if you can see the macros, but they have pretty high protein, high fat. And the issue is they're pretty high sugar as well. But yeah, pretty high sodium as well. But personally, since I gym so much, I love to have, I say if I can't make a protein shake while I'm at uni, I can just have some of these because they're high calorie. I'm not counting my calories. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to gain weight. So these work for me. You could use another snack, but I'm also going to be making my meals throughout this university year, because at uni I want to be able to spend those 8-hour sessions, and I can't do that. Sometimes it's nice to go, you've done a 4-hour session, it's nice to go for a walk, take an hour, half an hour break and just go eat some food somewhere else. But I find if I can just eat where I'm studying, easy. Usually I would just use my Gatorade bottle because it works in cold water, but if I have the extra room and I feel like it, I can use this to bring some coffee. So this was like $3 or something. It was like cheap as hell from Kmart. I love this thing. Kmart is just some like store, I think it's like Target or whatever. Basically, this thing is a glass container, so it doesn't get too hot, but this basically is where you put tea, or I sometimes just put coffee in here, and then I just put milk in there, boom, coffee. And it stays relatively warm. I like it because the thermos stays too hot, but I think this works pretty well. You can put whatever you want in here. And now we go on to the probably most essential and techie bits, I think. Okay, it's a $15 like portable charger by Tech Inc. Here in New Zealand, it's like one of the really cheap manufacturing brands. I don't know how like good their products are, but it's a decently big power amp, and that's what I like about it. It's really big, it's really cheap too, and I'm quite a fan because I had this old portable charger which was just too small for me. It was just too small, and yeah. But literally a portable charger is one of the, like, if I had to list these things in top 5, like this would be one of the top ones, because yes, I can charge my phone from my laptop, but you can do so many things with a portable charger. Like if your friend's phone is low and they have a cord, boom, stick it in the portable charger. If your phone is low, boom. If you're not at a power outlet, like this thing is just, because you might be traveling, you might be in a classroom, you can just stick it in your bag and charge it all from your bag. So useful, amazing, yeah. And then I just have, this is just a little converter for my SD card if I need it, and also I would always bring a spare USB. And since I have a 13-inch MacBook, it needs a little dongle, you know, hashtag dongle city. This is the only dongle I use, people. I don't know why people get so get so annoyed by the, and now these are probably the most like amazing thing, okay? So the battery life on these AirPods is about, it's like 5 hours or something. The amazing thing is how fast they charge. You take them out, boom, blah blah blah, you listen to music for 4 hours, you put them away, they charge to like 3 hours and like 15 minutes. Because in here, this is also a charging case, so it charges the batteries. It takes a lightning port. And it holds like 20 hours of charge in this little tiny thing. But these are actually amazing because you don't know what sound is going to be around you, and I combine this with a nice study playlist. I have my own playlist, which I'll put here, and Thomas Frank has another great study playlist there. My favorite thing to do is actually to listen to soundtracks of movies. Yes, really, because Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Dunkirk, a lot of these movies have no lyrics in their soundtracks. They're all classical. It's not like, I think the Black Panther soundtrack has a lot of lyrics, so maybe not stuff like that. But things that have no lyrics, I can't study with lyrics. I just can't do it. And then also this is not another power bank. This is 1 terabyte of storage. I use this to back up my computer currently, but I'm thinking of getting another one just to store shit on, because you cannot store everything on your laptop on your 256 gig laptop. That is not enough. Personally, I wish I got the 500 gig. Spend the extra money and get the 500, just because the amount of difference that makes is huge. So, I gym a lot. I love the gym. Gym is life, etc., etc. A good deodorant. I just have Lynx Africa. It's classic. It's kind of a joke, but at least you don't smell like shit. I'm debating whether or not to bring a towel this year. It takes up so much volume. This is a big towel, like it's pretty big. I would say bring a small towel, a smaller towel. I have a nice cotton that size. So it's pretty small. That thing you can stuff in there really easy and doesn't add too much more volume. So this is just a lock. I would recommend this if you're going to study at your university gym, because I have a lot of shit in my bag and we have lockers, and I just like to lock my bag up because why not? It takes 3 seconds. I don't want my laptop to get stolen. I could not afford to buy another laptop, nor would I want to. I bring some like lightweight thin. These were like $3. Like this was like ridiculously cheap from the warehouse. I don't know what stores you have in America. It's just the cheap bulk store. These are just some pants that fit okay, and they're super lightweight. That's the thing that I'm trying to focus on this year, is when it comes to the gym, just bringing the bare essentials. I used to bring all this shit. Like last year, weightlifting belt, Monkey Wall Shammy weightlifting belt. I used to bring this whole bag full of all this shit, and you can see it's a goodie bag of shit. Just because I thought I needed it, but I don't need it. You just gotta do things differently. You just gotta adapt, and like every session doesn't need to be perfect with perfect equipment. But yeah, and also I bring a little nice Gymshark, just singlet, just because it takes up like no volume. Squeezes down to like that, or whatever. So I'd like to go over why I use this laptop as well, because this laptop is reasonably expensive. It's like $2,000 New Zealand. It's not cheap, but I know I'll use this for the rest of university. If I was doing, like, since I do video editing and stuff, it actually handles that as well, but that is just sort of a bonus to me. I don't think this is the kind of laptop you buy if you really just want to do video editing, but it can handle it really easily. It's way stronger than I thought. Apparently, if you get Final Cut on this, it can handle it super easily. But the thing that I like about this is look how thin that is. Look how fucking thin this thing. My iPhone might be bigger than this. Okay, here's my iPhone. Here's the thing. My iPhone could legitimately, it's comparable. Also, I forgot to say, I have caffeine pills in this little, I don't know where you'd find this elsewhere, but I found this at gouletpens.com. I used to be a major into fountain pens, and I just keep a little pill in here. It's a little caffeine pill because I'm a little druggy and I need my pre-workout, and this is the most compact form you can get.